finally have some alone time, which is okay. It's good. I'm getting used to it. I thought that I would give you a bit of a recap or a bit of an overview on my family, and who they are and why they are where they are, and why I'm visiting. And I'm going to do about 30 seconds in English and about 30 seconds in Tagalog. So you'll have to stand by. So, kumusta? Yung naisip ko para maggawa akong video para alam yung mga viewers, sino yung pamilya ko, tapos saan sila o bakit dyan sila, anong yung istoryahe sa pamilya natin. Zerna. So my family name is Zerna. My grandfather is Pacifico and my grandmother is Lonsha. Pacifico is, or Lolo, which is grandfather, is from Spanish descent, and Lola is mostly Filipino, so Lonsha is mostly Filipino. Yung lolo ko ay si Pacifico Zerna, galing siya sa Spanish descent, tapos yung lola ko majority Filipina. They had up to 17 children, or my Lola gave birth 17 times, and my mum is the dead center. So she is the, I would say, matriarch of the family, and she's the only one that lives overseas at the moment. And when she comes to town, she calls the shots. Yung lola ko, nag-anak 17 times. Hindi ko alam anong 17 sa Tagalog, pero ibig sabihin marami akong mga pinsan, marami akong mga tita at tito. Ngayon, 8 lang sila nakatira. At pag ditong si mama ko yung yung gitna ng anak, tapos pag dito siya yung bus ata. Yung nahirapan nga ako sa Tagalog. Siya yung bus. Yung naisip ko nga. At the moment, I am staying with my Auntie Alma and my Tito Choi. So, Tita Alma and Tito Choi means Uncle and Auntie Alma and Choi. And they live in a place called Angeles or Pampanga. And my Uncle Choi is Korean, and he's a developer here. So he is a really, really busy man, and he has helped my family a lot. And so with employment and providing for them and giving them the right opportunities, whilst my mum is overseas, and so we're super grateful for him. Dito na ako sa bahay ni Tita Alma ko, kasama Tita Alma tsaka Tito Choi. Si Tito Choi, developer siya, Korean. Tapos, malaking tulong niya sa pamilya natin. Kung hindi, kasi ditong nanay ko, kasi wala ang nanay ko dito, malaking tulong niya. Tapos, dito kami sa Pampanga, sa Angeles. I'm going to spend 1 week here, or in the middle of it, 1 week in the province, so that's where my grandparents are, and then 1 week back in here in Manila. So I'm only here for 3 weeks. Usually my parents and I would go for at least a month, and growing up I would come to the Philippines every 2 years. So I started when I was 2, and the last time I went was 2015 when I finished high school. And then I haven't been in the last 4 years because I went straight to working full-time as a youth minister, and then I started uni and got a really good job there over summer, so I didn't really have much break. What else? I learnt Filipino along the way. I am bilingual, have always been talked to in Filipino, and probably around 12, when we spent quite an extended time in the Philippines, did I really start gaining my confidence, and then I took it as a part of my identity. And my mum and I will always argue in Filipino because it's a lot more expressive. So the vernacular is called Tagalog. Kalimutan ko na anong sinabi ko sa English. Basta, yung bilingual ako, kaya kong Tagalog tsaka English. Minsan yung Tagalog kung nakasasali yung Bisaya. At matagal na hindi ako pumalik sa Philippines. Yung gawin natin isang week dito sa Pampanga, isang week sa probinsya kasi dyan yung lolo at lola ko, at isang week balik dito o kahit sa Manila. I think that's all I'm going to say, really. I think I have, I guess, I don't know, it's a bit different for me compared to other Filipino kids or half Filipino kids because they don't always have the same opportunities and same experience in the country. Sometimes when they go to visit the Philippines, if they get the chance, because they don't speak the language, it can be a bit awkward. And I remember when I was younger, my friends would come and they would just like play on their DS, but because I could speak the language, I could go and play with my cousins and talk to the locals and really participate in the conversations. And I don't know, I just fell in love with the Philippines. And I don't know if I've said this before, but when I was younger, I used to say that um, the Philippines is my home and that Australia wasn't, which isn't true. I love Australia as well, but I think it's a really cool and integral part of my identity, and I'm so glad to be back here because I think this year for me alone has been a lot of growth in my personal life, and so being able to finish the year in the Philippines is just a blessing, I guess. It's just so, I'm so grateful that I have this opportunity, that that I'm here, and hopefully I can continue growing. I'm totally just ranting. This is so funny. Kalimutan ko magta-Tagalog uli. Lahat, marami ko sabi. Sana pwede na lang kayo mag-translate. Kaya naman yun ng English eh. Tanglish? Yung sinabi ko lang, masaya ang dito. Dito na ako kasi itong buwan na to, puro mga growing, parang maraming nag-iba sa buhay ko, mga adjustments. Masaya kasi makatapos ko yung year ko dito sa Philippines para buo na yung identity ko dito. Salamat sa nood, at kung gusto mo mag-subscribe ka o mag-share mo yung video ko, mag-upload pa ako ng mga ginawa natin at yung mga thoughts ko sa balik ko sa culture sa Philippines, ganun. Thank you po. I just said goodbye to the Filipinos, and I will to you as well. Yeah, I'm going to be making more weird videos, whether they're super candid or whether they're one-on-one, I'm not sure. I've been reflecting a lot on the culture here, and there's a couple of things even within my own family that I'd like to talk about and share with you. And I just am grateful that you are watching this, and I hope that you're laughing at me right now because this is so awkward. Okay, bye!